You know, the more I sit with this whole question of prayer, the more I realize how much of my old understanding was built on the wrong things. And it all started so simply. Just a small comment someone made yesterday. He said, "Wow, Pastor prayed such a powerful prayer, really anointed." And I don't know why, but that sentence wouldn't leave me. It followed me into the night, into the quiet, into my heart. It made me ask myself, why do we think certain prayers sound powerful? And does God even care about the style at all? That one question opened the whole thing. It pulled me in. It made me pause. It made me contemplate. And suddenly I began to see something I honestly never saw this clearly before. I realized we have confused two very different worlds. The way Jesus spoke to sickness, storms, demons, paralysis, that was authority. That was ministry. That was confrontation. Be healed. Come out. Peace. Be still. That was never prayer. That was never how he communed with his Father. But when he turned to the Father, everything changed. The tone softened. The heart opened. The honesty poured out. "Father, thank you. Father, my soul is troubled. Father, if possible, take this cup. Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." No performance, no special vocabulary, no spiritual showmanship, no "I decree, I declare." Just a son speaking to his Father with his whole heart. And when I saw that, something hit me very hard. Somewhere along the way, Christians blended these two different languages into one. And that's where confusion began. That's why praying sometimes feels like performance. That's why some people feel inferior when they hear powerful prayers. That's why many people don't even dare to volunteer to pray. They think their words are not spiritual enough. But when I look at Jesus, he prayed like a child. He prayed like someone who knew the Father was listening before he even spoke. And the real shock came when I realized this. The people who pray the loudest, smoothest, most powerful sounding prayers are not always the ones whose hearts are transformed. I have seen people who can pray with beautiful vocabulary, perfect Bible phrasing, even atmosphere-changing tones, and yet their character remains the same. No softness, no love, no humility, no transformation. That made me step back and ask, what is the prayer God actually listens to? And slowly, gently, painfully, beautifully, I began to see that God listens to the heart, not the performance. The prayer of faith is not the smoothest prayer in the room. It's the most honest one. It's the one that comes from a real place, not from a trained Christian vocabulary. Because when trouble hit me, I didn't pray like a charismatic leader. I didn't pray like someone who knows how to declare. I didn't pray with verses pouring out of my mouth. I prayed like a child drowning. "Jesus, please help me. I'm scared. Lord, I don't know what to do. Father, please come." There's no performance in that moment. There's no script. There's no spiritual style. There's just me and him. And somehow, in those raw, trembling prayers, I felt God closer than in my most powerful sounding prayers of the past. Because performance impresses people, but honesty transforms the soul. And this is where everything clicked for me today. God doesn't change the version of me that is performing. He changes the version of me that is honest. That is why transformation doesn't flow through polished words. It flows through truthful hearts.